If you have diabetes, it's important to focus on a balanced and healthy diet that helps manage blood sugar levels. Here are some general guidelines for choosing the best foods for diabetes. High-fiber foods. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats. Whole wheat products. Legumes, beans, and lentils. Non-starchy vegetables. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, lettuce. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Bell peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers. Lean proteins. Skinless poultry, chicken, turkey. Fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Tofu, tempeh, and other plant-based proteins. Healthy fats. Avocado. Nuts and seeds, in moderation. Olive oil and other heart-healthy oils. Low-fat dairy. Greek yogurt. Low-fat milk. Cheese in moderation. Fruits, in moderation. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Cherries. Apples and pears, with the skin. Portion control. Be mindful of portion sizes to avoid overeating and help control blood sugar levels. Limit refined carbohydrates and sugars. Reduce intake of white bread, white rice, and sugary foods. Choose complex carbohydrates that are high in fiber. Regular meal timing. Aim for regular meal times and spacing meals evenly throughout the day. Hydration. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Remember, it's crucial to individualize your diet based on your specific health needs, preferences, and any recommendations from your healthcare team. Additionally, monitoring blood sugar levels regularly can help you understand how different foods affect your body. Always consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian to create a personalized nutrition plan tailored to your specific health conditions and goals. FeedingChildren.Inc. Feeding in Vulnerable Children. This is a non-profit organization dedicated to eliminating hunger and poverty for children around the world. Haiti, Africa is our first priority. Our website is www.feedingchildreninc.org.
Life's about self-discipline. It is about self-discipline. We tend to do the things that are easy. And that is it builds no mental toughness, it builds no mental hardening, it builds nothing. When you work out, working out is where you can build that the fastest. Because it's a constant, it gives you instant feedback. Yeah, you may not lose the weight you want to real fast, but the discipline it takes, it transfers over to all aspects of your life. It's not, people, man, why are you always working out? Stop looking at it that way. This is the foundation of life.
These are words to remember when anyone tries to tell you to give up, tell you to give in, because whatever you're trying to do is impossible. Impossible is just a word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. I'm here to say you will make mistakes along the way. You will fall down. I have many times, but what we do after that fall is how we make history, because impossible is nothing.
If you can't go through this pain barrier, you make it to be a champion. If you can't go through, forget it. And that's what most people lack, is on this, having the guts to go in and just say, I go through and I don't care what happens. You know, it aches, and if I fall down, I have no fear of fainting in a gym, because I know it could happen. I threw up many times while I was working out, but it doesn't matter, because it's all worth it.
We all have varying degrees of loss and sadness and pain in our lives, and it's a necessity, honestly, because then how would we appreciate the good times and the hopeful times and all of the abundance that life has, if you go and grab it. But it's a personal choice to get up and move on and be better.
I think the greatest of people that have ever been in society, they were never versions of someone else. They were themselves. You don't think about Michael Jordan, the basketball player, and say, oh, he was just like this other player. No, You don't even say he was like this player plus that player divided by 2 plus this. No, he's Michael Jordan. I think the greatest of people in society carved niches that represented the unique expression of their combinations of talents.
Man, you just gotta stay real to yourself, you know, don't ever try and follow the trends. That's when you get lost in the sauce, man. You gotta do what you feel, man, and be creative, and don't be scared to be yourself, and always keep that faith. You know, I've been in the darkest times of my life, man, where I didn't know what was gonna happen, or was flat broke. Anything you could think of, man, I done been through it, and like, you know, you gotta be strong enough to make it through, and it just makes it that much sweeter when everything starts going right. You appreciate it way more, man, so yeah.
It's easy to embrace hopelessness when things seem insurmountable. And yet, it's actually just a matter of time until all of the elements come together for things to be all right. I mean, I believe that, you know, most difficult situations will resolve themselves if you are persistent and if you don't give up entirely. And that's what I never did. I never gave up.
You really have to be very, very, very stingy with your time. Don't waste it on people that aren't like-minded. Don't waste it doing things that you know are not part of your dream plan. Don't waste time being bitter, which I know I've been argumentative. I understand the meaning of hate, because in the end, it just wastes your most valuable asset, time.
You have to work on yourself, and you have to have an unstoppable attitude, and no excuse is acceptable, and you've got to make it a priority, a non-negotiable in your life, and hold a constant vision of what it is you want to achieve. See it accomplished and go all out. Find a way to win. In spite of the setbacks, in spite of the disappointments, in spite of your failures.
Knowing what it is about you that is infectious and being able to convey that to people as soon as you meet them is so important. Being memorable and making an impact is so important. You know, that's true for so many different lines of work, and not just like as an actor, but you have to do things to stand out. You can't play by the rules, and I think that, yeah, just knowing that you're good enough and making sure that you stay on that path to be that person.
It's easy to romanticize hard work, but the reality of hard work is that it is what it is, and it sucks, and it's nonstop. There is no off switch. And you know, like I don't need to work hard. Like, we could leave expensive New York City and move somewhere more cost effective, and I could do nothing but watch TV for the rest of my life, and I can say that at age 37, and that's a huge privilege. But instead I work 20 hours a day because I love every second of it.
Well, it's dedication and hard work. This is my words, to dedicate myself 100% every time to be the position that I am today. It's not 1 year, it's 10 years, 12 years, you know, to maintain my level. It's make me feel proud. You have to dedicate yourself 100%. It doesn't mean how many hours you're training, but the way you're training, your dedication. You can have training only 1 hour, but you give everything for that to achieve your goals. So this is what I try to do. This is make me feel proud, and I will continue to work hard to maintain that level.
You ain't never gave 100%. And in order to knock on the door 100 times, you're going to have to get 120. Get up out of here. You can't do this. And you're going to have to fight and fight and fight and fight. And most of you won't be successful, not because you can't do it, but you can't outlast your old you long enough to get to your new.
You should never, ever be embarrassed by those struggles. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages.
They get comfortable with a win. People can get comfortable with a win, and slack off then. Slack off on the training. Slack off on the diet. They've won one. They're winners now. That's not me. You know, you sleep on a win and you'll wake up with a loss. So I just carry on.
It's just a matter of what's important to you. And what's important to you, for whatever reason, you know, I felt like I didn't feel good about myself if I wasn't doing everything I could to be the best version of myself. If I felt like I left anything on the table, it would eat away at me. I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror. And so the reason why I can retire now and be completely comfortable about it, because I know that I've done everything I could to be the best basketball player I could be. And so that's where it comes from for me. You can't leave any stone unturned.
My hero, that's who I chase. Now, when I was 15 years old, I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I come back 2 weeks later, this person comes up and says, who's your hero? I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. No. She said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero's always 10 years away. I'm never going to be my hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me, because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
As a child, my parents always told me you could be whatever you want to be. You could do whatever you want to do. And, you know, that office, that position, the highest office on the face of the earth, it was something I heard my parents saying it, but I didn't totally believe it. Yet I went out in the world and I carried myself and I held my head high and I stood there and I looked people in their eyes and I talked to people as if I was deserving of everything that this planet has to offer. To children out there and to people who are watching, Confucius said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Here's what I've learned, though. I think the people that have made those mistakes and that have went through those crazy changes within this business are people that have put themselves in a position to not grow. I think you go through it at one point, but then you go, oh, this is bad. I messed up one time. I don't want to mess up again. I went through my period. I got my DUI. I was out. I was drunk every night. I was chasing different women every day of the week. I did that. I saw that it got me nowhere, and then I got focused, and I saw where getting focused got me. So why go backwards? You're supposed to progress. You're not supposed to digress. The man that I am today is a much more developed man than I was yesterday. And I just don't see myself wanting to ever lose that. I want to continue to be a dope example for where people can look at it and go, wow, look where he came from, look at where he is now. I got too many goals.
Knowledge isn't power. It's potential power. And it's only powerful when it's applied, as you've said. I actually think the separator for people who apply and don't apply is ego. I really think I don't know everything. Ego is fear. Ego applies itself in lots of different ways, but probably the fact that you're not applying what you're learning is ego related in some way.
You need to be clear what it is you really want. I always tell people, you know not only what you want, but why you want it. I know this is simplistic, but most people just don't do the blocking and tackling of their life. The one we were talking to earlier, a great lady, and you could just see she wants to have a new business, but she never sat down to even put a plan together and says, why aren't I taking action? Well, when you're not sure what you're going to do, you're going to hesitate. And hesitation kills momentum. And momentum is what makes a sports team win. It's what makes an athlete, a business person win. When you get momentum, it's like takes enormous energy to get a rocket out of our gravitational pull of the earth. But out of the solar system's easy. Once it has momentum, it takes less fuel, less energy. Starting a relationship, starting a business, changing your body, it takes so much in the beginning. But once you get going, it's actually really easy.
Stephen Curry will go down in history as the greatest shooter that the NBA has ever seen. And it's not by accident, and it's not by luck, and it's not because his dad played in the NBA. It's because he's willing to hold himself to an unparalleled standard. And that is the thought that I'll leave you all with. That the standards that you set today, they'll determine who and where you'll be tomorrow.
You're unusually fearless and willing to go in the face of other people telling you something is crazy.
Well, first of all, I'd say I actually think I feel fear quite strongly. So it's not as though I just have the absence of fear. I feel it quite strongly. But there are just times when something is important enough, you believe in it enough that you do it in spite of fear.
When you're comfortable, you are at most danger. The comfort zone is somewhere you should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and dissatisfied. Anybody ever tell you, hey, look, you know what? Just be satisfied with what you got. Don't believe them. Get them away from you. That's good. You should never be satisfied with what you got. Because the attempt to get more makes you into something better all the time.
What I realized about myself was,
The reason I won and I'm good is I've never played in the vortex. I've never played in the actual rules of life. I was an F student when every immigrant was supposed to be an A student because education was the way out. I launched an e-commerce wine business in 1996. Like, I've always done things that don't make sense. I play outside of the actual game, and that has been where all my happiness has come from. And so many things have become obvious to me by playing outside of the rules.
I have an insane belief in my own ability to manifest things. Insane belief. You know, that I think it's ultimately complete sanity. But I believe we're creators, and I believe we create with every thought and every word. Every moment is pregnant with the next moment of your life.
Every single human being has value, and my value is not determined on how I look or what job I have, or where I'm from, where I was born, how much money. All that stuff is nothing. So many teenagers, you know, tease each other for how we look, and I tell the teenagers, do you think that I'm cool enough to be your friend? They're like, yeah, of course. I said, but I have no arms, no legs. They said, doesn't matter. I said, really? So it doesn't matter that I have no arms, no legs? He said, no, it doesn't matter. I said, then actually, if it doesn't matter, then why do we kill each other with our words if it actually doesn't matter? Why do we look ourselves in the mirror and see ugly instead of valuable? I want to ask you today, what are you looking for?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
After the season, usually there's a time period where Michael takes some time off. The night they lost to Orlando, I said, Michael, you know, I'm about to get out of here. Let me know when you want me to see you, because I'll see you tomorrow. Michael had an obligation to himself, the fans, his teammates, the organization, his family, everybody. He said, if you're gonna sit down and take 3 hours out of your day to watch me on TV, I have an obligation to give you my best. To give you my best all the time.
It's good to treat other people the way you would like to be treated yourself. It's like a golden rule, and there's a reason for it. And that reason is that we're connected in some strange way that we don't totally understand. And unless you are good to other people around you, unless you're kind and friendly and warm and loving, you're not going to enjoy this life. You're just not. You're going to be problems everywhere you go. You're going to have problems everywhere you go. You got to figure out a way to enjoy this life.
So you're going to get judged anyway. So why live for that being a metric of success or failure? Why let the judgment or opinions of others be the reason why you share or you don't? Because guess what? If that person's not paying your bills, if that person's not saving your life, if that person's not giving you coaching, mentorship, and spiritual growth, why does their opinion matter? Right. And that's how I've kind of found it in my life to move beyond judgment.
I just want to make a lot of money and tell people money is not everything for this life.
First you want to make a lot of money though, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When you see the famous people, wow, so successful, you don't know behind the story, how tough they are. Like people, wow, Jackie, the move is so good. When everybody sleep, I still in the health club, in the mirror, practicing. 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, get up on the set. Yeah. Then you suddenly do something, wow, very beautiful. Oh yeah, go back, training again.
Stop being driven by rewards. Stop being driven by outcomes. Stop being driven by, if I get this, I'm gonna do this. Just work. And if you don't get what you thought you were gonna get, show up and still go to work. Because along the process, what's more important, what you acquire or who you become?
Love is passion, obsession. Someone you can't live without. Fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and who'll love you the same way back. Because the truth is, there's no sense living your life without this. To make the journey and not fall deeply in love, well, you haven't lived a life at all. But you have to try, because if you haven't tried, you haven't lived.
There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
I just had a dream to become something. That's the thing about dreaming. Just 8 years ago, I was crossing the Mediterranean to make it from Africa to Europe. Then I was homeless in Paris, sleeping in the street. If you believe in yourself, you can be your own hero or hero to somebody else. Keep dreaming, keep fighting.
Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. When someone tells me it's impossible, I always just look at them. Anybody around me knows that they can't do that. So that's part of it. But if they didn't know me, it's your opinion. And they'll say, no, science shows. And I say, yeah, and how many times has science showed something's impossible? Now science shows it's possible. Things are impossible until somebody does it.
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe. And I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. And I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff. And but then, just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
Take a negative and turn it into a positive. Don't be afraid to fail. People don't see that, and people will never understand that. To be success, you know, all they think about, well, he batted 202. You know, and he struck out a certain number of times. Yeah, okay. You know, but the effort was there, and the learning curve and the passion was there that has transcended not just to me, but to other people who are afraid to do things because they're worried about the perception that may come from other places. To me, that's more gratifying than anything.
I heard Jeff Bezos say one time when he was talking, he said he makes his investment based on if it's going to change people's lives. And once I started doing that strategy, I think I probably quadrupled what I'm worth now.
Just keep going. Just put your head down, keep working, and keep going. No matter what happens, just keep going. And knowing that, what I always say is put a championship routine in place. You know, whatever that routine is, you wake up every single day, and that's what holds you accountable. No matter if you win or you lose, no matter how you feel, you know just that eventually it's going to pay off for you.
Nothing in life is promised except death. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
Man, if you got to get up every single morning and remind yourself how hard you need to work, you probably need to choose a different profession, you know, because that shouldn't be there. I wake up in the morning excited to get to it. You know, if I'm not training, I'm missing it. If I'm not watching a game of basketball, I miss it. You know, there's no place I'd rather be. And if you have that feeling, then you're truly doing what God has put you on this earth to do.
Smile. Though your heart is aching, smile. Even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
You're not making money until you're making money when you're not working. I didn't make no money when I didn't do the show. You see what I'm saying? I had to work to get the money every time. When I'm not in the show, and the show is still, they're going, how you keep yourself off your own show? Oh, I don't understand that. Right. I'm like, cause this motherfucker on automatic pilot.
Every woman has a right, not only to independence and security, but to live her life to the full and to express herself to the full.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. Gosh. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Think about it. Really was. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
Those I can't catch a break guys, get them the fuck away from me. I can't be around those guys. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't buy it. Because everybody has bad breaks. Yeah. I've had a shit ton of bad breaks. But you know what I did? I stayed up. Yeah. And I thought through it. And I figured out what the fuck I did wrong, and then I went back. It's like, I fucked up everything I've ever done 100 times. There's no other way to do it. And I've had a bunch of shitty breaks. Everybody has. But you gotta realize when you have those shitty breaks what that is. It's an opportunity for you to reassess, reboot, get better, figure out another way, find another way through. It's just little challenges.
What happens if you take a cold shower every day? The heart rate is gonna go down with 20, 30 beats a minute, 24 hours a day. That means stress is gone. Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. What happens more is that the blood flow runs much better through the system. The nutrients, vitamins and minerals and oxygen, they get better to the cells.
What's your secret? Because you're showing no signs of slowing down, Christian.
No secrets. Don't exist secrets. The secret is dedication and hard work, you know, to be able to work 100% all the time. This is, if exists words, this is my secret.
I was poor because I didn't have anything. I had no money, I had no things, we had no TV, we had no refrigerator, we had nothing as kids, but I was rich because I had a dream.
As much as you want to be able to listen a little bit because somebody's going to give you a gem, but nobody knows but you. You can't get advice on what you should do with your life, right? Nobody knows what you are. Like even sometimes you don't really even know what you are. You got to take your shot. And it's like, as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone.
To be 67, having just buried my mother, I made a promise to her and to God to do, not just to do good the right way, but to honor my mother and my father by the way I live my life the rest of my days on this earth. I'm here to serve, to help, to provide. But in every prayer, all I hear is feed my sheep. That's what God wants me to do.
Smile. Though your heart is aching, smile. Even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
And so my mentality is I walk into work every day. Number one responsibility, how do I make us more money? Number two, how do I get some money? That's my approach to business. The minute I walk in every single day, I'm unapologetic about it. It's not personal or anything like that. I am constantly trying to win because winning is what's going to create other opportunities.
I know billionaires and I know millionaires and I know people who ain't got all. And the most unhappy people are the richest ones. That's a fact. That's true. So all you people out there, yeah, listen to that. I've got billionaire mates and they're very unhappy. They're never happy. If they found 100 grand on the floor, they wouldn't make them happy. They'd be looking for the next one because enough is never enough. They're always chasing more. And no matter what they achieve, they're always trying to go again and try and make more. But for me, I'm happy. I'd be happy if I lived in a council flat up there in a tower block. I don't really care because I don't need a flash house or a flash car for someone to like me. If they don't like me, then f*** them.
So the goal was to be the first one at breakfast. So I set my alarm. I make sure I'm up by sunrise. I get out of bed. I put on my gear and I head downstairs. But when I get there, Kobe's already there with ice packs on his knees, drenched in sweat. Now, it took me a minute to figure it out, but this guy wasn't only awake before me. He had already worked out. He had just played in the finals days earlier. Meanwhile, I'd been off for months and I was still exhausted. What he had done that morning was incomprehensible to me. That dedication he had only days after falling short of an NBA championship. That taught me something I've never forgotten. Legends aren't defined by their successes. They're defined by how they bounce back from their failures.
But you got lucky.
Guys like you always think other people get lucky. I don't get lucky. I make my own luck.
When anyone asks me, like, what should I do? I'm just like, just do anything. Anything will lead to something else, and you just got to get out there and take a chance. Even if it's unpaid work, whatever it is, it will lead to something better, so do everything.
Life's about self-discipline. It is about self-discipline. We tend to do the things that are easy. And that is it builds no mental toughness, it builds no mental hardening, it builds nothing. When you work out, working out is where you can build that the fastest. Because it's a constant, it gives you instant feedback. Yeah, you may not lose the weight you want to real fast, but the discipline it takes, it transfers over to all aspects of your life. It's not, people, man, why are you always working out? Stop looking at it that way. This is the foundation of life.
If you think a lot of money will make you happy, you never had a lot of money before.
So what do you value now? What's at the top for you to value?
Me, my children, my whole barometer of life. Yeah.
You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy.
You don't choose your passions choose you. And all of us are gifted with certain passions, and the people who are lucky are the ones who get to follow those things. You can have a job, or you can have a career, or you can have a calling. And if you can somehow figure out how to have a calling, you have hit the jackpot, because that's the big deal.
I just like to be around peace. And if you've went through and experienced as much pain as I have, I've been through tremendous amounts of pain. Physically, mentally, spiritually. I've been through hell. In order to appreciate and understand great peace, you have to have went through and experienced great pain.
I've been happy broke, and I've been happy rich, and happy rich is way better. I'll just tell you that. I have been happy when I was broke. I've been happy broke. I've had a loving family. But I can't create happiness for a whole lot of other people without any money.
When I was young, I had a lot of people telling me you have to adjust to the other ones. You have to be like the other ones. I was listening, but I wasn't always following. I kept doing my own thing, and I believed in myself. I kept going, and it brought me where I am today.
This is a hard world. Don't nobody give you nothing. You have to work for it. I'm blessed to be able to beat up everybody, so I want to beat up everybody until I can't beat them no more. If I can go 10 more years, I'm going to keep on doing it.
No matter what people perceive of me, I always shine through at the end of the day. So I've had a lot of people try to tear me down, but I'm here. And I've always been myself, and I've always wanted that, and I've been graceful, and I've tried to handle myself with as much class, and it's only because I know how hard I work, and I'm not going to let any of that get to me.
I'm not perfect, man. I wake up, and sometimes I don't think I'm good enough. Sometimes I don't think I'm creative enough. Sometimes I don't think my movie's going to work, or the writing isn't great, or the this or the that or da-da-da. But once again, that's the voice in your head that you have to tell to fuck off. And then maybe you take a little bit of that chip that it's giving you and use it as fuel.
I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything. And I'm Kanye West at age 36.
I was poor because I didn't have anything. I had no money, I had no things, we had no TV, we had no refrigerator, we had nothing as kids. But I was rich because I had a dream.
When I was young, I thought that success was all I needed. That's what was gonna bring the happiness. Buying my mom a house, fame, the accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in the game. I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness. And then when those things came, the happiness wasn't there. And I realized why that was. There was such an attempt to achieve these things and to keep going that you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around you. You're so focused on the next success, the next step in your career, the next check, whatever it is, and you forget the fact that you have these things that seem small if you're looking that way. But if you look this way, you realize they're the only thing that matters, and that's your mother, that's your family, that's love.
What about talent?
Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
Life is unpredictable.
Not everything's in our control, but as long as you're with the right people, you can handle anything.
I was a soft kid. I was sensitive, I'd cry easy, and I would be scared to fist fight. And my mother used to tell me this thing, I don't even know if you remember, but you said this to me more than once. You said, son, sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. I talk this like a lion. I'm not afraid of any of you when it comes word to word. I will gab with the best of them, just so I can chill and be me.
You can protect yourself from negativity. You know, I get tired sometimes. That's different from being negative, because I get mentally drained from my job at times. The way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing: gratitude. Start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have, because what you have is substantial. You just haven't gone over the list and taken inventory in a long time.
Learn to say fuck you to the world every once in a while. You have every right to. Just stop thinking, worrying, looking over your shoulder, wondering, doubting, fearing, hurting, hoping for some easy way out. Stop it and just do.
How do you sleep on nights when you lose $5 million?
A nice cigar. Hey, you gotta celebrate your failures and your success.
Yeah,
you know, because there is a lesson to be learned in everything. You know, when you have a great success, a good exit, you sell a company or whatever it may be, you celebrate because it's a good milestone in life. And then when you lose, something bad happens, hey, it's an expensive lesson learned. You still celebrate it.
Yeah.
Because if you take it with a negative notation, that's just going to keep eating you inside, and it's going to limit your upside.
There's no future in cool. That's a trend. That's a fad. It comes and it goes, just like dope money. Dope money comes quick and leaves quicker. Okay? We're here for a slow, but a for show. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Paso corto, vista larga, which is short steps, long vision.
Like, if I'm gonna change, I gotta make like the hard choices. It's hard for people to make sacrifice because you gotta now go against and do without some of the things that gives you that momentary gratification, that simple, that's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you going. Just to go on vacation one time a year, to get these pair of shoes that may cost me $1,000. I know I can't afford them, but I've worked so hard, I need that just to keep giving me something.
Your growth is the only limit to your happiness. If you're not happy, you're not growing in some area. And usually it's a place where you're blaming, you're pointing the finger. I don't care if it's government, don't get me wrong. People can be unfair, unjust, that's for sure happens. But you can't control that. You can't make it not happen. What you have to do is become stronger than any of it so you're free. Freedom comes from growth. Freedom does not come from control.
Tomorrow's not promised. Anybody who hasn't spoken to their parents or their brother or their cousin that they had a thing with or their ex and they don't talk anymore, call them right now. I do not want someone to be gone and I wish I had and wish I could have and all. I'm not doing that in my life.
It's time to chase every dream, accept every challenge, strive for greatness, honor every promise, and recommit to your community. It's time to chase every dream, accept every challenge, strive for greatness, honor every promise, and recommit to your community.
That's what defines the greatest performers from the people who haven't quite made it yet. It's really their ability to say, oh, if I should train now, I will. Oh, if I should eat like this, I will. Oh, if I should do this, okay, then I will. It's collapsing that, knowing what you should do and actually doing it and making that one. And that's ultimately a choice.
I outlasted the pain. I outlasted the pain. When I was sleeping in those abandoned buildings, I kept telling myself, one day you'll be a homeowner. Every time I walked into that abandoned building, I told myself that this might be your current circumstances, but this will not be how the story ends. All you have to do, E.T., is to survive today.
Courage is the key to life itself. I had a long haul from where I came from to here, but here we are. Right. There are a lot of people who are born in situations where they say, well, I'll never get out of this. So they won't. I say to people who say, well, I would like to have done so and so and so. So, well, you could have done it. So, well, I couldn't get out of here. Man, the bus runs every day.
I don't have time to be angry. You know how much time it takes to hold an attitude and a grudge? That's time and energy. I don't have that time. The time that it takes you to go, I don't like that person, and keep that in you over a period of time, that's a lot of time that can be devoted to something positive. I choose positive because overall positive will always beat negative.
The goal is not to be successful and famous. That's not the goal. The goal is, if you have a specific God-given ability, is to live your life out through that.
Following your dreams is never easy, really, because, you know, it's going to take work, and it's going to take dedication, and it's going to take focus, and it's going to take drive. But as long as you really love it, and you really want it, and you keep that laser focus, then nothing is impossible. You got this.
Like, I still outwork the brokest person in the room. I still outwork the brokest person I know. You get what I'm saying? I can get a $10 million check today. I'm going to be the hardest working person I know the day after. A lot of the things that I buy, like the luxury things I buy, like, I be too busy working to enjoy them. You get what I'm saying? I got them on standby until, you know what I'm saying, until I feel the need to, because I don't feel like I've done half of what I'm set out to do.
Welcome to my Feeding Children YouTube channel. In this video, we will take about real motivation of Laugh Your Way to Success, the hilarious guide to staying motivated. Hey there, champions of life. Welcome to another episode of Motivation with a Side of Laughter. I'm your virtual cheerleader, and today we're diving into the world of motivation with a twist of humor. So grab your positivity hats and let's embark on this roller coaster of laughs and life lessons. Do you ever feel like motivation is that elusive friend who only shows up when there's free pizza? Well, fear not. We're about to turn your motivational journey into a stand-up comedy show, complete with punchlines and aha moments. First things first. Did you hear about the motivational speaker who tried stand-up comedy? Yeah, he was so good that people left the venue with both life advice and abs from laughing so hard. Now, I'm not promising six-pack abs, but we're definitely aiming for a few chuckles and maybe a snort or two. Picture this. You're facing a mountain of tasks taller than Mount Everest, and your motivation is currently on vacation in Bermuda. What do? Cue the motivational theme music and unleash the power of laughter. Because let's be honest, laughing in the face of adversity is the best way to show it who's boss. And now, a quick audience check-in. How many of you have tried talking to your plants to motivate them to grow? Did it work? Or are you now considering a career in stand-up comedy for your green friends? Drop your hilarious plant stories in the comments below, and let's create a jungle of laughter. Speaking of talking to plants, did you know that motivational speakers have a secret language they use to communicate with inanimate objects? It's called Encouraglish. Rumor has it that even the stapler on your desk is more productive after a pep talk in Encouraglish. So, give it a shot. Your office supplies might just become the most motivated team in the company. In conclusion, my fellow motivators, life is too short to take everything seriously. Inject some humor into your journey, laugh in the face of challenges, and remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it, with a smile and a hearty laugh. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share your funniest motivational stories in the comments, and until next time, keep laughing your way to success.
Demon Nano and Evil Nano, you are ungrounded forever. You can do whatever you want.
Wow, thank you, Evil Stephanie Cat. You're the best.
Yes. I ungrounded Demon Nano and Evil Nano.
Look, Mom and stepbrother, Evil Stephanie Cat just ungrounded me.
No, you are still grounded.
Go back to your room right now.
Susie Sheep has come to play with Pepper and George. Pepper and Susie are having a tea party. Would Teddy like some tea?
Nope.
Yes, please. Teddy loves tea. Here you are then. Thank you very much. George is playing with Mr. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. George likes playing with Mr. Dinosaur. Oh. What's that smell? Poo-poo. Mummy! George's done poo-poo.
Do you need the potty, George?
Too late for the potty.
Oh, yes. Let's get you cleaned up, George.
That's better. Now, where were we? Tea. Oh, yes. Does Teddy want more tea? Of course. Teddy likes lots of tea.
There we are, all clean and fresh again.
Mummy, why can't George go to the toilet like me?
George is too little for the toilet, Pepper. He is potty training.
He is not very good at potty training.
He will get better, Pepper. You were just the same once.
What? I never did potty training. Or me.
We all did potty training when we were little, Pepper. Even mummies and daddies.
Really?
Yes.
Now I remember sitting on the potty like this.
So, George, next time, before you poo-poo or wee-wee, call the magic word potty.
Potty.
That's right, potty.
If you do it right, you get to stay all clean and fresh. Let's play giants! George, hide from the giant! I'm coming to get Wee-wee! Mummy! Daddy! George wants his potty!
Come on, George. Let's get you to your potty.
George is on his potty.
Well done, Pepper, for shouting out. George did a wee in his potty. But next time, George, you must do the shouting out. Call the magic word potty.
Potty!
Oh, the magic word is potty. So when you want to go, call out for your potty. The magic word is potty.
The ball, Peppa, really high. Watch this.
Hey Mum.
What is it, Laura?
Can we go to McDonald's?
No.
Why not, Mum?
Because we are watching Babe on VHS.
But Mum, I'm hungry, so let's go to McDonald's.
I do not care about this bullshit. We are watching Babe on VHS and that's a capital final.
I want McDonald's, 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 I want McDonald's.
Laura, how many times do I have to tell you? I said no. We are watching Babe on VHS whether you like it or not.
Hey Lynthia, our Babe VHS is not working anymore. So you can take Laura and Tom to McDonald's while I buy another family movie.
Did you hear that, Laura? Your dad said our Babe VHS is not working anymore. So we can go to McDonald's. With only just you, me, and Tom. Come on, and let's get in the car.
Hello, and welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order?
I would like a Big Mac with large French fries, and a large Coke.
I would like a Happy Meal with a cheeseburger, small French fries, a small Sprite, and a vanilla milkshake.
And I would like a Happy Meal with a hamburger, small French fries, a milk, and an Oreo McFlurry.
I'm sorry to say this, but we are all out of Oreo McFlurries.
What? Please tell me you are joking.
Don't feel bad, why not get an M&M's McFlurry instead?
Why do I want a stupid M&M's McFlurry?
Because Laura, the Oreo McFlurry is sold out. Why not get an M&M's McFlurry instead?
No way, Mum, I want what I want. I want a McFlurry with Oreo cookies so badly, and that's what I want.
Laura, stop acting like a spoiled brat. You can either get a McFlurry with M&M's, or you can get nothing at all.
Oh, I have a better idea. Why don't we go across the street to buy a diamond ring so you can engage me?
Laura, you better stop this bad behavior right now. Now look, everyone is looking at us.
Oh, so you really want to engage me? Well, why didn't you say so? Go ahead, Mum. My finger is already out. Engage me. Engage me. Engage me, engage me, engage me, engage me, engage me, engage me right here at McDonald's. Okay, so you're not going to engage me? Well then, I will destroy the entire McDonald's restaurant with TNT.
Oh my god, Laura, what on earth is wrong with you? How dare you destroy the entire McDonald's restaurant by using TNT? That's it, let's go home right now.
And you will be in so much trouble when we get home.
Oh, my God, Laura, how dare you destroy the entire McDonald's restaurant? Now we have to pay $1,285 because of your horrible behavior.
That's it, you are grounded until McDonald's gets rebuilt.
Go to your room right now and think about what you have done.
Wah 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 wah.
Stephanie Cat, you are grounded for life.
But Mom and Dad, I didn't do anything wrong.
We do not care about this bullshit. No, go to your room.
Vaya.
Laura was a young girl who often found herself getting into trouble at home. Whether it was forgetting to do her chores or breaking her mom's favorite vase, she seemed to be constantly facing punishments. But one day, everything changed for Laura. She received a special gift from her grandmother, a beautiful, magical doll. This doll had the power to grant wishes and protect Laura from any harm. Whenever Laura was about to get caught for something mischievous, she would simply whisper her secret wish into the doll's ear. Instantly, the doll would unleash its magic, transporting Laura to a faraway place where she could escape punishment. For example, one day Laura had neglected to do her homework. Just as her teacher was about to scold her, she quickly whispered her wish to the magical doll. In an instant, she found herself on a sunny beach, free from any worries or consequences. Another time, Laura accidentally broke her little brother's toy. As her parents walked into the room, she grasped the doll tightly and wished for a different outcome. Suddenly, she was in a colorful carnival, surrounded by laughter and joy. As time went on, Laura realized that she didn't need to rely on the magic of the doll to escape punishment. Instead, she learned to take responsibility for her actions and make amends whenever she made a mistake. The magical doll became a symbol of resilience and growth for Laura. It reminded her that facing consequences was an important part of learning and growing up. So, the next time you find yourself in a sticky situation, remember Laura's story. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and watch how you'll grow into a strong and responsible individual. Thank you for watching this whimsical tale. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more magical stories and adventures. Creator, Schneider and Jose Cassius.
Ah, what a beautiful day it is. Good end. Ha 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 ho. That word is so funny. Oh. Stephanie Cat, how dare you curse? That's it. You are grounded for a month. And as a bonus, you are not allowed to play any more video games. Now go to your room. Screw this. For saying.
Scratch Cat 3, how dare you curse? That's it. You are grounded for 2 weeks. Now go to your room.
Should the we wash your mouse out with soap?
Yeah, sure.
In this whimsical tale, embark on a magical journey with Laura and her enchanted doll as they discover a clever way to escape punishments. Join us as we delve into the heartwarming story of Laura's special bond with her doll and how it unlocks a world of imagination and adventure. Get ready to be captivated by the charm of this enchanting doll, who brings joy and amusement in the face of discipline. Together, Laura and her magical companion explore countless exciting scenarios, where their imaginative playfulness outwits any reprimands that may come their way. Through this beautifully animated story, kids and adults alike will be drawn into a world filled with imagination, laughter, and valuable life lessons. Witness the power of friendship and creativity as Laura and her magical doll prove time and again that with a little bit of imagination, challenges can be transformed into opportunities for growth and fun. Whether you're a parent seeking inspiration for nurturing your child's imagination or simply looking for an entertaining and thought-provoking story, Escaping Punishments with Laura's Magical Doll, a whimsical tale, is the perfect choice. Prepare to be mesmerized by the captivating visuals, engaging narrative, and a powerful message that will leave a lasting impression. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to never miss an enchanting story like this. Like and share this video to spread the magic with your friends and family. Join us on this whimsical adventure and uncover the limitless possibilities that arise when imagination reigns supreme.
Hey cat crew, welcome to Schneidermations. I've created a hilarious cat animation that's bound to make you laugh. Hit that subscribe button, join us, and let's make this a fantastic cat-tastic journey together. Don't miss out. hit play, enjoy, and share the joy with your friends. Ready for some feline fun? Let's go!
Oh boy, some chocolate ice cream. I think I will have some now. That was so yummy. Oh no, it's Bethany Cat.
Stephanie Cat, did you eat chocolate ice cream before dinner?
No. I didn't eat any chocolate ice cream. I waited until dinner.
Stephanie Cat, don't lie to me, because I heard you getting into the freezer to get ice cream. Did you, or did you not eat any chocolate ice cream before dinner? Tell me the truth right now, or else I'm telling Mom and Dad to ground you big time.
Okay, yes. I ate some chocolate ice cream before dinner. I'm really sorry. I was so hungry.
Stephanie Cat har dere jo gitt sjokolade ICE-krim before dine. Jo, knov, prat, jo, hava, to, gitt, ja, dine, to, ICE-krim. Dat, Norge. Jo, gated. Telling, moon, dad, right, now. Mandad, you won't believe what me Stephanie Cat just did.
What is he though?
She got into the FRETser on at the chocolate ICE-cream before dinner. She did what? Oh my gosh, thank you for telling me that, Bethany Cat. We will deal with your Stephanie Cat right now. Stephanie Cat, come in here right now. I want a word with you.
Yes, Mom and Dad.
Did you eat any chocolate ice cream before dinner?
You won't be happy when I tell you this, but yes, I ate chocolate ice cream before dinner because I was so hungry. I'm sorry.
Oh. Stephanie Cat, how dare you eat chocolate ice cream before dinner? You know that you have to have dinner to get ice cream, but no. You cheated. That's IT.
You are grounded for a week. Go to your room right now and stay there until we say you can come out.
Vaya. I'm going to write my mom a Mother's Day card.
10 minutes later.
Alright, now that Mother's Day card is done, let's go downstairs and give it to my mom.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I go to Vasse and I also made you a card.
Oh, thank you so much, Scratch Cat. You are the best son I have ever had.
You are welcome.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I made you a card, and I also got you roses.
Oh, thank you so much, Classic Scratch Cat. You are the best Scratch Cat's brother.
You are welcome, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I made you a card.
Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie Cat. I'm going to read your card right now. Three OFS 3 Rodrigo 7K4 G32 BJ7H23V Jiha 8 Hour Soda 9 Suljos. You are not my best daughter never.
Oh no.
Cat. How freaking dare you giving your mom a bad card for Mother's Day? That was very worst of you.
That's it. You are a super grounded for 300000000000000000000000000 hours. Go to your from right self-fighting. I hate you all.
Thanks for joining the fun in this cat-tastic adventure. If you've enjoyed the laughs and antics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Schneider Mations family. Don't miss out on future animations, and let's keep the laughter rolling. Hit subscribe now. Your support means the world.
Managing type 2 diabetes naturally, fast and effective treatments. Living with type 2 diabetes can be challenging, but there are fast and effective natural treatments that can help you manage this condition. First and foremost, a healthy diet is key. Choose foods that are low in sugar and carbohydrates, and high in fiber and nutrients. Focus on fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions regarding a medical condition. Never disregard. Avoid processed foods and sugary beverages as much as possible. Physical activity is also crucial. Regular exercise helps lower blood sugar levels and improves insulin sensitivity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise, like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, most days of the week. Stress management is another essential aspect to consider. Chronic stress can elevate blood sugar levels. Find healthy ways to relax and unwind, such as practicing yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. Supplements can also play a role in managing type 2 diabetes naturally. Some studies suggest that supplements like cinnamon, chromium, and alpha-lipoic acid may improve insulin sensitivity and help regulate blood sugar levels. However, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplements. Finally, getting enough sleep is crucial for managing diabetes. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Lack of sleep can affect your body's insulin sensitivity and metabolism, so make sleep a priority. Remember, natural treatments can be fast and effective in managing type 2 diabetes, but it's important to work closely with your healthcare team. They will provide guidance and support to ensure you stay on the right track towards a healthier and more balanced life. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more value.
Stephanie Cat, Poppy Cat, and Olivia Cat. We are going to have another addition to the family.
Gaha abla raha aja braha atra I don't want to have another sibling. I don't want to have another sibling. I don't want to have another sibling. Siblings are so annoying. I'm so mad. 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 Yeah.
Stephanie Cat, stop tantruming. This is for your own good. If you dare to call my baby ugly, you will be so grounded. Now stop bouncing around the room like an idiot.
Fine.
Thank you. Anyways, let's get in the car.
When they arrived at the hospital.
Tristan, your wife is doing fine. All she has to do is push. Congratulations, it's a girl. Riley, what would you like to name her?
Well, I would like to name her Anna Cat.
Oh, she is such a cute baby. I agree with you, Poppy Cat.
Thank you so much, girls. I really appreciate it.
No. Anna Cat is so ugly.
Cat, Stephanie Cat, Stephanie Cat, Stephanie Cat, Stephanie Cat, Steve. Hey, how freaking dare you call Anna Cat ugly? I told you not to do that, but you didn't listen. That's so it. You're going straight home and you will be grounded.
When they got home. Stephanie Cat, we can't believe you called Anna Cat ugly at the hospital. Now she's upset, thanks to you.
That's it. You are grounded for 45 weeks.
Go to your room right now. And think about what you have done.
Stephanie Cat, Scratch Cat 2, Classic Scratch Cat 2, Scratch Cat 3, Poppy Cat, and Olivia Cat. Me and your mom signed all 6 of you for the town spelling bee.
Yes, thank the Lord. I have always wanted to win a spelling bee.
Wait, there is more. If you 6 behave there, you will be ungrounded. Anyway, let's go.
Hello Scratch City. My name is Mr. Piconian Nano from the Scratch School. Today we will be hosting the town spelling bee. Let me explain what you get depending on your place. If you get 3rd place, you get a trip to Disneyland. If you get 2nd place, you get a private jet. If you get 1st place, you get a golden crown, a big trophy, and $1 million. If you get any place below 3rd place, you get a participation medal and you get to go to the after party. And if you cheat in this spelling bee, you won't win anything and you'll be expelled from the Scratch School. Anyway, our first speller is Scratch Cat 3. So Scratch Cat 3, your first word is umbrella.
Umbrella. UMBRELLA. Umbrella.
That is correct. Next. Okay Poppy Cat, your word is daredevil.
Daredevil. DAREDEVIL. Daredevil.
That's correct. Next. Okay Olivia Cat, your word is Fortnite.
Fortnite. FORTNITE. Fortnite.
That's correct. Next. Okay Classic Scratch Cat 2, your word is wonderful.
Wonderful. WONDERFULL. Wonderful.
That is not correct. There is only one L in wonderful. Go sit down. You are disqualified. And stop crying like a baby. Giga Jr., your word is Hierophant.
Hierophant. HEROPHANT. Hierophant.
I am sorry. That is not correct. You forgot the I. Please sit down. You're disqualified.
Oh well. Better luck next time.
Scratch Cat 3 and Stephanie Cat, you are the final people left. Stephanie Cat, if you get this word right, you win. If you get this word wrong, Scratch Cat 3 has a chance to get her word right and win. So Stephanie Cat, your word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. SUPERT. ALIFRAGILISTICEXPIALIDOCIOUS. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Well Stephanie Cat. That is correct. You win the grand prize. Return of Schneider. Bring out the prize.
No. Stephanie Cat does not deserve those rewards. She cheated. Can't you see Scratch Cat 2 and Classic Scratch Cat 2 holding up a sign that says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Wait. I can see them holding that sign. Stephanie Cat. Did you cheat by making Scratch Cat 2 and Classic Scratch Cat 2 hold up a sign that says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Yes.
Stephanie Cat, I cannot believe you cheated. That is not fair to anyone. That is so freaking it. You are not winning any prizes. You are not welcome to the after party. And you, along with Scratch Cat 2, and Classic Scratch Cat 2, you three are expelled from the Scratch School, again. Now get out of this building right freaking now. Okay, Scratch Cat 3, if you get this word right, you win the grand prize. Your final word is Disney World.
Okay. Disney World. DISNEYWORLD. Disney World.
Scratch Cat 3. You spelled the word. Correctly. Congratulations, Scratch Cat 3. You win the trophy, the crown, and the sack of money. Go show your parents.
I won the spelling bee.
Cat 3. We are so proud of you.
For this, you are ungrounded for life.
We are happy that you won. Let's go have some fun out the rest of us.
Stephanie Cat, Scratch Cat 2, and Classic Scratch Cat 2. We cannot believe you three tried to cheat to make Stephanie Cat win in the spelling bee. That's it. You three are so grounded for 56,763,659,653,496,593 centuries. And you are not coming on Scratch Cat 3's victory trip to Grateful Lodge. Now get your butts to your rooms right now, you cheaters.
Man, I really hate Scratch Cat. She always gets me and my friends into trouble. I wonder what should I do? Wait, I know. I'm going to turn Scratch Cat into a blueberry. Ha 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 ha.
At Scratch Cat's house.
Ah, what a beautiful day it is. Ugh, Stephanie Cat, what do you want now? Hey, Scratch Cat, I got you some gum. Oh boy, gum, thank you so much, Stephanie Cat. I'm going to try it right now. Wow, that gum tasted delicious. Oh no, what's happening to me? Well, you are swelling up into a blueberry, but I don't want to be turned into a blueberry. Well, that's just too bad. This is for your own good. Oh no, I'm turning into a blueberry. Ha 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 ha. Serves you right, you are turning into a blueberry. Oh no, now I'm a blueberry. Wah! Mom, Dad, and siblings, help me.
Oh my goodness, Scratch Cat, what happened?
And why are you a blueberry?
Well, Mom, Dad, and siblings, Stephanie Cat turned me into a blueberry. What?
Stephanie Cat, how dare you turn Scratch Cat into a blueberry? That was the worst thing you have ever done. That's it. Go home right now.
No.
Stephanie freaking Cat, what is the matter with you? How dare you turn Scratch Cat into a blueberry? You know that you are not allowed to do that at all.
That's it. You are grounded for 45 weeks.
Go upstairs to your room right now. And think about what you have done. I can't believe I got grounded for cheating in the spelling bee. What should I do for my revenge? Wait, I know. I will drive my dad's car to explode Scratch City. Ha 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 ha.
When she made it to the very beginning of Scratch City.
Now let's explode Scratch City. Yes, I exploded Scratch City. This is the best day of my life. Stephanie CAT, 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 Stephanie CAT. How fucking dare you drive DAD, escape explode scratch city. This was the worst, craziest, insanest, stupidest, and logist thing you've done in your whole entire life. That is SOSOSOSOSOSOSOSOIT. You are so grounded, 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 grounded until the end of your life. Go to your room right now, 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 now.
And stop crying like a baby. This is your own fault.
Stephanie Cat, tonight we are going trick-or-treating. But you are not allowed to come with us.
No, 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 no. I want to go trick-or-treating. Why can't I go trick-or-treating?
Because you're grounded. If you wanted to go trick-or-treating with us, you shouldn't have misbehaved. You also have a lot of missing homework. So you must stay here and do that.
I wanna go trick-or-treat, I wanna go trick-or-treat, I wanna go trick-or-treat, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, whatever. I'm so mad, 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 I'm so mad. Let me go trick-or-treating right now, 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 now. No, 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 la, 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 la.
Stephanie Cat, you brought this upon yourself. If you didn't misbehave, maybe we would let you go. But no. You had to misbehave. You have a lot of missing homework anyways, so now would be a good time to do it. Now stop bouncing around like an idiot and go to your room right now.
Fine. I'm so mad that my parents won't let me go trick-or-treating. I must find some ways to get revenge. What should I do? I know. I'm going to trick-or-treat by myself so that my parents won't know. Ha 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 ha. Now it's time for me to get ready. Perfect. Now it's time to leave. Trick-or-treat, trick-or-treat.
Wow, what a nice astronaut costume you got there. Wait, are you Stephanie Cat?
Yes, I'm Stephanie Cat. Trick-or-treat.
Hey, I thought you were grounded. Why are you trick-or-treating when you are grounded?
Because trick-or-treating is fun and I love candy. Now may I please have some candy?
No. You may not have candy. You should not trick-or-treat while grounded. That's it. I'm calling your parents right now.
No.
Hello, Tristan and Riley. Stephanie Cat is trick-or-treating while she is supposed to be grounded. Please pick her up. Thanks, bye.
We are going home right now. Stephanie Cat. I can't believe you disobeyed us and went trick-or-treating anyway. How dare you trick-or-treat alone without our permission?
And I was actually thinking of giving you some of my candy. But no.
That's it, Stephanie Cat. No more trick-or-treating for you. Forever.
And you are grounded until zombies exist.
Go to your room
right now.
Happy birthday Aviole Pierre, Nancy. Although we only became friends a few years ago, it feels like I've known you forever. Happy birthday to a wonderful friend, best friend, someone whom you can be yourself with, someone whom you can have pointless conversations with, someone who still likes you even when you're weird, someone who forgets to buy you a birthday gift. That's why I came up with this. Happy birthday my best friend. Happy birthday dear Aviole.